strong right now. Don't get me wrong. I just think teams can get a bit better.
Oh yeah, they're looking to go in with the Fury, and already getting the first blood. 2 kills coming out from NW0 as they take the advantage into the A site.
Down casters a bit.
Right now, as they're still trying to clear towards the site. Artist trying to fight in the back, but gets knocked down here by Digizine. A 3-on-2 now. Assam is now discovered by the Trailblazer. Look at Furia, just moving across the map. They don't care about this plan. They just want to fight, but NRG does so as well. In the flick of an eye,
this is very much on
2 versus 1, having to clutch this towards the B-site plant.
Just unawares there for a moment on U-Haul control. Easy kills from Azine. No util up just yet.
Yes, frenzies. Frenzy and he can melt FNS.
Get a little bit of info.
Ah, it's unlucky. Honestly, they timed it well. I felt like they knew this was going to happen. They were waiting for the flash and then they both double swung. It's nice. HJ Scope, thank you so much. Chat, what are we thinking for the sound? Do you want it up? Do you want it down? Where are we at?
Everything was still in front of them, but Sam sneaking around there, able to figure out Mazine was in that U-Haul. They rotate early after his kill.
I got half up and half down, so I'm gonna accept that we're good. When we got a half and half, I'm gonna say that it's alright.
Around the map as well. How they're using this
alright, we'll keep it in.
And then where this wall will go. We just saw that Finesse used it through the teleporter to also
right.
block off.
Thank you, chat. Right, in terms of this one, we have no rifles and just full. So kind of like how Fnatic approached this. When the spike goes down, we have protocols where we just make sure we have heavy armor and then everyone has a gun. Nothing fancy, not trying to get any kind of bonus. Not trying to get a good bonus in terms of rifles. Just make sure you win this round because you're not sure they might be forcing into this.
See if they can get some impact frags in.
Furia was just trying to walk into the Cloudburst to avoid the guided light being thrown out by Crashies for that information. As we're scaling up slowly, 4 players up towards B-Long, but still a late lurk towards Showers. It might be one of those rounds where we're looking to get the control towards the orbs unless we get some kills into the B site when this wall comes down. But Furia, once again, GV mentioned it, they have to come out with a plan. It's going to be the protocols, playing it very slowly, trying to find these gaps, take advantage of their eco round in the second round.
Flash goes in over towards them.
Or finesse rather, not the easiest thing in the world to do. A good flank though. I like the pressure from QC or Quick coming out here on the right side. Digizine does open up the site and he'll have elbow control.
They have no idea there's an extra person here, and that is the spike. Solo walking into the hookah.
That's an error in the column right there, because all of Furia are looking to suppress and support Digizine inside this B site. The spike's down
kills at the moment, though. But like, how on earth do they get this back? Damn, an extra one. Wait, no way.
Now a pinch coming through as some.
Wow, nicely done.
2 versus 1 and somehow
yeah, how? There was an extra kill here that I don't think we're gonna see. But I have no idea how it went that way. It's a really nice eco though. That completely changes everything.
Digizine was so far ahead, and we still saw that QCK was on the other side of the
Maybe
map.
they should have had Spectres. I mean, that's what Fnatic do. Let's think. I mean, honestly, this was a little bit whiffy, long range. I think a Spectre probably kills that. So honestly, I don't think it's the worst criticism I've seen. Yeah. There's a lot of stingers. Okay, in terms of this one, the money's completely wrecked now. Fury in a good spot, and we're getting kind of close to ult as well. MW0 1 away. We get 3 rifles out.
A little bit of a bank nade, trying to clear out Artis actually, so he's able to stay safe, but Mazine still knows.
Yeah, it's still getting pinged out. So they did a molly instead, the white swing to 3 players right there. And yeah, nothing really that NRG can do to clean up some kills. The highest buy that they had was a stinger, unless Finesse gets the flank here. Not gonna happen, but the showstopper now ready into this round.
Takes a Viper to know a Viper. Quick turnaround.
Respect, again, respect.
And now we'll have guns back on the board. Sam does have the Reckoning, so if MW0 does decide to go for the ultimate, there may be an opportunity to completely split MW from the team with that Reckoning and take him out as he comes into the site, nullifying a lot of the effect of the show.
Okay, here we go. We get a full buy round. We got some ults into this. It's really important, especially for NRG. If they lose this, this score is going to get pretty high. Flash goes in, doesn't hit anyone, so they can keep 3 people here. Damn, it's far. They're not ready for stuff like this. The double duelist is too fast. They have not played against this in practice, I don't think, because that was so fast. And honestly, I like the double duelist against this comp. I think it's legit.
Those instant kills coming out from the duelists. Digizine and NW0.
Yeah, that looked like a nightmare.
It
He was so fast.
Save now for the last two players of Energy. Already going through the TP, finesse falls, and that's up to Crashies. Being lurked up now by QCK with support from NW0. Gets the first one.
Damn, they get traded out as well. They keep no rifles. NRG go down to another low buy. This is a very good start for Furia. We have 9k already.
Furia getting
He's
the
on
first
9k already.
So far. We'll trigger a timeout here.
Needs to drop
Coming
him.
in from Energy, things are falling apart fast. Energy, even with the
Yeah, he's one of the worst starts I've seen, especially economy-wise.
Into short area, get a little bit of space, but it was instantly taken. Nobody even cares. There's the wall of water in front.
Yeah,
of them.
and they just disrespect the wall instantly. They just don't care about it.
Point actually you bring, Riv, because that high tide is supposed to slow people down going through it.
They're
But now
loving
you
it.
have a jet dash that goes through it and double satchels. It doesn't slow down too much, because you have to react quick behind that. But again, Energy didn't have a chance, so the timeout's being called, and they have to adjust now to this aggression that Furia has been pulling out since the beginning of this bind map.
So if the way to protect for this is if you continuously see MW0 farming these orbs,
think Fnatic might go double duelist?
Push and pull like somebody's ready to hit a home
Alpha,
run, start backing up to the
Alpha
outfield,
Durka.
get out of the site, and make sure you.
We
can
saw
get
them
back
though,
in for the
right?
play
They were
itself with
playing
enough members because
What were they
Furia is
playing?
getting to these sites, finding Energy 2 members down. Right, we saw
They
that.
play,
dash
was it
in there.
Fade?
It's pretty.
Oh yeah, they went
interesting the way
Cypher,
that they're
Alpha
able to
Cypher.
get
That
in
was it.
and just make Energy look discombobulated right away. So 2 ults now, Crashies with Seekers.
There's no way I
They
approved
should
that.
be
Of course
able
I
to
didn't
defend
approve
out
that.
here. If
The
getting a
mods
few
are on
kills,
one.
we may see those ults
The mods
used
are out
so
of
we can
control.
secure this low
Bacon's
buy
come
round.
back and they've all just
Furia on a
unified.
tear, though. A split 2 for Digizine here. So Digizine has added a lot of pressure to the rounds, as we just saw. His focus towards B definitely draws some eyes.
It's
to
just
see him
began.
other than this guiding light making info contact.
Okay, Molly's gonna land here,
So, Furia
and we're gonna
now
have a
trying to
fast
play a
shower
little bit
taking
more
this
of the map.
Sage. Might
We
get
get
wrecked,
Energy
and it's
mixed
another
around.
really fast round. Flash goes in, run the corner. It didn't hit anyone, so they don't need to do any more util on this. And we're 4-1-ing. This is what I wanted to see. Are we going to see this loads?
The showers area.
I wonder how long they hold it for. I wouldn't recommend doing it with the jet itself, maybe the Viper, but I guess because of that. We're going to see when this gets cleared, this area here. This is a question mark at the moment.
Doesn't have the advantage with the Stingers that they currently have. Full armor, of course, on top of that for Furia.
Furia playing it really slow now that they have the... Now they're up against Eco. Flash
So
goes in,
mitigating
there's a
a
question
1
mark.
minute mark
Doesn't
in
hit
with a quick
anyone,
cascade
so
towards
surely...
mid.
Yeah, there we go. Victor going back over towards A. Might get there in
So
time.
they're trying to deny everything right now.
That's kind of nice.
If you had a bit of that
This
signature
wall,
ability
this
used,
like
that
this wave,
40
sorry, then
seconds would
covers
be
the
up.
wall.
You'd expect the
Raze
second
gets
hit
here.
just
They have
about this
nades.
time. So
A
Energy
little bit
just
worried for
playing the
Furia. I
game
hope they
safe.
use Seekers.
Now
Okay, there we
trying to
go.
figure out what's happening. There goes Digizine again.
The crossfire set up for the first kill. But it's still going to be Furia taking over this A site. You had the opportunity to play behind these high walls.
Damn.
Victor's not going down without a fight until that one. The swing out from NW0. And it's up to a 3 versus 1, but yeah, as I was trying to mention,
does
they were
Artist
trying to
know?
fight
'Cause they got
behind his
info
high
here.
tide, but Madzine Seekers really foiled all of those plans.
No one 5 hits from hookah unless it's like an anti. So if you get
It's
information
round
towards
after
long,
round.
you kind of know that most likely they're
Doesn't
here
seem
and
like
here.
they can get an answer on what Furia is doing here.
Right, so that was the cue
It's
to
what
use
they
the util.
maximize, right?
you
Being
get
able to
info,
gather
flash over
utility
towards
to
long.
help Digizine, to help
Like we've only
MW0
ever seen a team,
in
and I think it
even
was
in
100
different
Thieves
situations. It's
against
just MW0 that utility changes, and they make
NRG
sure
as
that
well,
it's
when they were
confidently
execing
towards the
heavy
raise,
from
towards what
hookah.
raise
That was the
can
only
kill.
time
If
we've
it's
probably seen
Digizine,
that in
it's
like the
more of
last year.
util finding more backside
2 years
'cause he'll
maybe.
keep going.
Maybe even
Really
even
interesting
the whole
way
game.
that Furia is able
Never
to
really
scale the
happened.
site or choose to stay back and still play this fight game here, right? Digizine doesn't go up and over. He stays early for default to get the quick trades. And it's a little bit later for MW0 to finish the round.
All right.
Really versatile right now from
Full buy goes into this one. Same stuff going down. Important round. Lord ults here, and we're close again to some of these ults.
This time no Cloudburst,
Flash
though, so you
goes
get the
in.
information from the guided light.
They take showers
Self-boosting
control.
adjustment to put more towards
Victor goes in, gets the orb. He has ult.
and
Viper
thankfully this
rotate.
orb, yes, it's
gonna
gonna
be tough.
attack a bit, but there's gonna be a lot of utility to push Artis
Yeah,
out
they,
of his position.
One?
Still
Artis
opens
has done
up the
great to
first
get
kill,
one.
avoids the rest of that
And he
zone.
gets out.
Takes it away, and the
Oh
showstopper
god,
comes out
how is that
from
not
Showers
2
to
kills?
connect onto Khalil.
The jet dash, right?
The first bit of shower control we've seen now from NRG.
And QCK's always been good on the lurk. And answers back onto Victor. It's up to Som by himself
Weird
into
round
the
at the
A
moment
site
because they're
until
going
he
to take
has
this
backup
TP at
coming
one
up here
point,
from
but they
Finesse.
want to make sure that there's more
Both players
lurks.
of Furia
Did they just
in this
Viper all
A site, just trying
inside
to hold
Hookah and
out
then go
towards
back?
U-Haul, towards
Did this
Lamps.
bugged out the other day?
Noise
Was
and
it
TP maybe?
Fnatic? They had like baby ult.
It's going to have to be potentially the last second. It depends if you get this position, this ground control, this map control towards the A site. That's the case. We'll get the TP out through showers.
They really want to kill.
Actually great
They really want to
It's
kill.
pulling the confidence of NRG, knowing that they have one, but the anchor of Artis right now could be the play.
They got to make a call soon.
It almost looks like Mazine
They wanted
wants
to
to
get a
second guess
kill,
this,
then
and
pivot
the
over
team,
towards
they
B.
have so much site
They were
control
not
right
gifted
now,
a kill.
but 30 seconds mean he's gonna have to haul over there and get into position.
So they call him back.
Yeah.
Viper ult goes in. Harbor ult's here as well. Damn, they just... Do we not have a flash? Chad, did I miss one? Did I miss a flash here? What went on there?
Comes down, and the players of Furia are playing inside of this pit. Madzine's still alive to get the heal up onto his teammates. Som now. Position given away by a flash. Pushing up towards the default and gets picked off by Madzine. Leaving
And
now
they
Artis
break
solo.
the money again.
And he's gonna
3
cut his
people
losses.
alive. The
Moving back here to see the
3v4.
weapon, and that's Furia.
Furia were
With a
really
punishing
calm
blow
with
from
it.
Digizine right
Smoke
under
over
Evan,
towards hit,
out
good
towards the
Viper ult. The
A-site.
leaks heavy over
Exceptional
towards
map control
spawn.
right now by Furia, even
And
trying to
they
find
just-
themselves numbers down in
I guess he didn't
situations, they're
have
still
a
able to encroach
flash,
a little bit more into enemy territory.
felt like it
take
had
the
been a
entirety
while.
of A and pressure NRG's hand into a move that gets 2 members killed right away by Digizine.
I would love to watch that back and see if he had a flash for
Absolutely
Heaven or not.
Incredible stuff. This is what they need here in this run, in this final run that they were talking about that Digizine mentioned. 5
That's,
to 1 now. Here is
It's a bit of a
NRG
rough
getting
round for
taken
NRG to
down
lose.
on Bind. Their pick coming in, and like I said, we haven't seen too many other teams now on this Bind map. They did play 100 Thieves to it, about 9 there, but you can't put it by a team. They haven't been practicing the heck out of Bind right now. And Furia looks to come with a little bit of counterplay too, to exactly how NRG wanted to play their defense.
100%.
Okay. Goes down.
Yeah, that
Goes down to
definitely
Eco.
from the coach that's finally able to meet up with Furia.
Yeah, Carlisle, so helpful.
Oh boy.
And Frost.
Yep.
Pages of anti-strat usually being put against these teams.
A
Any team
dog
that they
just
play
checked
against.
all of this.
And now an eco round.
Damn, okay.
The same
They're
weapon
expecting it. The old
doesn't come into fruition here as
Gambit,
Artis also
Eco.
gets picked off.
Wall goes off,
Do
everyone's
something,
behind
a
it,
fake check
then you
from
drop
QCK
it
allows Finesse
massively
to
on top of it.
upgrade
They
into
take
a
a lot of
phantom,
map
but the
control,
rest
they
of
know that
Furia
there's
are
at least a
still moving into
lurker
B for a
around somewhere.
NRG
See him looking over
actually
towards
go
spawn.
for a big move on this one.
Hey, Furia massively in
Big kill
control,
by
but we also know
Finesse
NRG's
there,
attack
but
is like
already
crazy
damaged
strong.
by Digizine
Their
over
B
there
looks
on NRG's wall,
impossible
playing
to
it against them.
retake. So I think Furia needs to stack up a lot of rounds like
Right
this.
in the retina.
He was 5 seconds away from the flash. Oh man, you should just wait for the flash
Trailing.
then there.
Another one of
Yeah, it
Frost.
felt
see how
weird
long
to
he
do
waits.
what we saw in that round before.
Another weapon upgrade. Now we decide
Okay,
we want to save
just
these and
upgrades
these are
focusing on their
Artis
own
800, so
econ,
these are
which
gonna be
means
very
that this
important
is
weapons
going to
moving
get
into the next
even
round for
crazier.
energy.
But at this
The
point,
one
it's
thing
so
at least
out
now
of
for
control and they're
Furia
buying
is
for the rest of the
cycling
half that
through
it
these
doesn't even
ultimates
matter.
they hand round after round, starting from a showstopper, then to a seeker, then onto a pit.
9,000,
Digizine still has his
9,000,
daggers.
9,000. Basically 8
1 or 2
as
rounds
well.
away, you may have
It's
Khalil coming out with
out of control.
orbital strikes, so the protocols are really cycling through these type of ultimates. Playing aggressive around the ultimates too for Furia is paying off.
They look really
Incredible
good on this map, and
what
I
Furia
think the
can
double
do
duelist is
at this
really
point in this
working.
game. You look to Digizine on top, 4-0 right now. First kills, first deaths. Victor's at 0-3. They're finding ways to shut down the defense and the offense.
Right, Victor
of
gets
the
an op
defense,
out. They
if
might
you
not
will.
expect
Victor
this.
cannot
DG's
get
in.
this chip damage
Gets
in.
his
You
op
can't
out, so
find
maybe they do
late
expect
game
this.
or
Over
late,
towards
time
Showers
in
might
the
be able to get
round
an early
can
kill
be
here.
helping the team with utility.
Vision blocked. Sus
Okay,
all
so they're
over
gonna
towards
ult
long.
quickly onto A.
Yep.
Or sorry, onto B long.
They
And
take
holding A with
Hookah.
3
There's
right
no
now,
way
so
they
NRG
walk in,
trying to
right? Oh,
force
they've
the
done
hand
some
of
homework.
Furia a little more. We just saw Finesse pushing mid. They have to start putting something on the docket.
They wouldn't
in the
just
beginning
walk
of
out
these
though,
rounds
right?
To make Furia think different.
And it works out quite well.
Yeah.
The pit that you have down towards long B, Crash is playing behind it. You can flash through it. Play this off angle to get the kill on
Just
NW0.
saw-
You're
just
trying to
saw
funnel
the,
your opponents into that
gun
operator
on
from
this
Victor
one.
that we just heard ring and get the first blood into the round. Same thing though on the attack. Digizine has his own operator.
Yep.
The attack op is not great against
Only
this
those
comp.
3
You don't
players trying to
have.
move forward. Up shot miss.
This is the one thing
The
you're never
Blitzstorm
really
also
getting much
does
vision.
for Digizine. We're falling back here towards this B site. Medzine still has a flash to work with. Crashy's trying to find an information and gathers it, so that pulls now Artist to rotate from this A site to B for support.
3v5.
Here comes the full hit, but it still crashes on his own as Artist falls on a rotate through spawn. Big Trailblazer to get a hit and a slow to actually protect Khalil. He gets 2 kills on that, and that's the orbital strike that we just talked about. 23 seconds left, but at least Som gets the kill onto Medzine.
They get a safe palm down. The
op
op kind of separates. Oh boy,
down towards the spawn.
He's gonna walk into this at one point. Surely Jet doesn't push though.
Khalil, the last 2 players alive for Furia into
Madness.
this round. And as
Wow, he wins it.
No way, Van Silly.
A
A 3v5 until 1v2. Wow, another 3v5.
Do it again? Furia is out of their minds right now. You have a team that wins 35% of their 4v5s. It's the highest in the league, and they just did it again. Actually, that was a 3v5 as well. But
yeah, 3v5, and the money's really low again.
Find a member down to still work an opponent as strong as NRG.
How did you get the second kill?
Find a way into the site. Khalil, the #1 on this. And
this was fast. Yeah, that felt fast. Good timing on it.
Whatever it needs to be.
DGZin did great. We're going aggro over towards middle. Do they expect this 3-person walk?
7-1.
Khalil's ready for it.
In favor of Furia. Desperate times now for NRG. Wanting to change the game plan, play more aggressively. 3 players pushing forward.
That's info though. They had 2 spamming at the same time.
Forces him to fall back. As Furia is also doing the same. All defaulting here to see if NRG is going to continue to press forward. We might activate a little bit later on here with a minute left on the clock, waiting for the heals to come back from Medzine onto Khalil.
Oh man, this Jet is so wrecked.
Op shot missed towards long.
DGZin's great. I cannot believe he's alive.
Double swing for the kill, but Victor
with that one.
Forward. Instant trade at least.
Artist has res, right? Yeah. That's probably the signal to go a little bit faster. They kind of can't because they don't have.
Right by the shed.
It's interesting. They're kind of doing what 100 Thieves did, where it feels like Hookah's a little bit weak against NRG.
I don't think it saw a finesse though.
And they're kind of exploiting it really well. Holy hell, trades on trades. Ah, unlucky. That was the big shot. Still winnable because of the new map. Not the HP for it though. Might want a molly.
Has 1 smoke left to work with, and he uses it towards spawn, and at least guarantees the plant.
Does he have the lineup?
All 3 players are already there.
Holy hell, that was unreal that he nearly won that.
And too close, fans. Too close. That was almost another round.
When he is on, he looks like one of the best players in the world.
Take a breath. NRG do grab it. But it's every player is having absurd moments on the side.
Yeah,
of
he's
Furia
pretty fast with it.
You can see NRG pushing up a little bit.
Okay, so it's kind of like the worst possible round that NRG could have won. The spike went down, they used the resin to it, and then everyone died apart from 1. So their lost bonus, if they lose this next round, is back down to 1-9. So this round right here could absolutely wreck them. Like this could be a 9-3 if they lose this. I mean, it could be a 10-2, I guess. To get a judge into it, we've got Stinger, but that's why we're going over towards Showers just so that we can get the ult. And again, Furia are getting a lot of hookah control. That is the weakness for NRG. Through the TP. Through the TP with they were hit by the Viper molly as well, right?
Almost have a fight on hookah. I was wondering when that exchange for the alt orb and shower would change. Fury was getting that for free over and over. Once you get the Viper wall and the Sage wall in, it's next to impossible to break that.
Tell me there's a replay. Tell me there's some kind of replay.
Beautiful showstopper and the answer back.
Some kind of overview. Even if it's just him firing through the TP, I'm fine with it.
Pretty much since this eco that Furia won on that second round. And now it's time for Furia to even try to get that lead back. Continue that spread of the lead that they've built.
His pause comes
Damn, I haven't seen a 3K with this ult for a long time.
Able to plan. Very aggressive from them in this game.
Dog goes.
To get into the site.
Damn, that's so wild. Just straight up through the middle. We get a double.
Nuke going into hookah.
Damn, that was
Able
sick.
to take out most of the team. So seeing what they can shore up in that sense, not doing too bad.
Lego Monkey, thank you
7-3
so
when
much.
see the coach wants to
3,000.
call a timeout and make
3
sure
months
the
in the
team
Slug Club. Thank you for your
stays
Prime on
on
me.
this path to
Appreciate the
victory.
kind words as well, dude. Thank you, thank you. Thank you very much, mate.
Ultimate's ready. Seekers. Orbital strike. Post plant becomes even stronger now for Furia once they get.
Yeah, it
these
was
plants
just
going
a
again.
full damage
If
ult.
NRG
Just
cannot
must have
stop
clipped
them.
the
And they're close to
clipped
getting
like
a
the left
9-3
of
here
the
with a very dominating
I guess.
first half. The rounds they've won.
If we're looking
have
at it
not
from
been
taking the
messy,
TP.
clean to the end. And they've
Well,
been
they
taking-
needed a clean round,
taking their time.
and they managed to
Talk
get it
about
with
the
that.
4v5s. They're 2-0 in 4v5s when they're down to man on this map.
Yeah, I guess it
talked
hit
about
like
the
this.
percentage earlier. I forgot the average. So they're at 34%. The average for winning those 4v5s is 27%.
I like that as well because
So
they
yeah,
needed a shutdown for
Furia
hookah.
is
I was
pretty
pretty
wild
much
when it
mid-sentence
comes
to
to
saying that this
organizing
has
the
been the
mid-round,
weakness against
figuring out
NRG
the
because this is
best
how 100
practice
Thieves won a
to
lot of
get
their
back
rounds, and this is
into
how,
that man-down
in my
situation.
mind, at least over towards B, hookah has been free.
Now as we resume
So the
round
shutdown
11
towards
here
here
in
was
this
kind of
first
nice.
half.
And they get their money relatively
Furia
good,
once
so
again.
we can have an okay score in terms of this half.
Default moving up the double clear to make sure that nothing is coming up on either ends here of Long
Yeah,
Beach.
it's so
Operator,
fun to use the
should I say,
boombot and the
sorry,
dog to
Phantom
take
coming
this
out
now
on
because
Victor in this
pressure
round
of here
is
is so
don't have it
important.
anymore.
Dog just goes in and
And
clears
same thing
this
for
though.
Digizine.
And again, long
Vandal
control is
on
more
his end.
important now because of this TP change, right?
Pulls back to
Faster
go for an
rotate.
A hit.
I've got your trail.
Snakebite slow to start things off. Nice shot from Finesse. Swapping NW0 from the air. Orbital strike on the attack with Clit out towards U-Haul.
Yeah.
Som is also waiting in there. Counter Seekers coming out from the defenders as it does get the hit onto Digizine. Artist trying to move forward. Flushed out by Amali. Forced to fall back. Makes it back safely at least as 3 players are closing in. Nice ping
Nice,
shells
nice.
towards Towels as now the spike falls.
Yeah, DG's in,
And the
has to
battle
kill
of the new
everyone.
barrel. Out towards the changes of the A bind. Medzine fights back onto Crashies, but still at a disadvantage or Furia.
NRG are doing all of this while Sam's still in sight, so great delay.
Wants to make sure that Furia,
Oh.
if they decide to TP towards the B site, could be there, but it's not needed. Somehow Digizine
Cannot stop him.
opens up the site again. And the
Yeah,
plant
2v4 by the way.
HP in a 2 versus
Just
1.
just for the
Right back to
for the people
planting
that are
spike.
keeping score,
And
this is
now
2v4.
This harbor on
into a 1v2.
One enemy remaining.
There is that wall bang to answer back at the
6
Medzine, but he's
HP.
now down to 6 HP. Trying to find Digizine here and forces out the high tide. The Cove then onto the tap. The Gulag to come
Damn,
through, but
he was
steps
calm.
out of it
Calm and
gets
collected.
punished once again
2v5.
by Digizine,
2v4,
who's
sorry.
coming out to
So
play
we've
today.
seen
Feeling
3v5,
so good there.
a
And we
3v5,
even see a change
and a
from NRG
2v4.
on that round and how they set up. With that high tide, them came Artis is slow. So they were predicting that there's going to be this fast hit.
That
from
is-
Furia,
that
but they
is
still can't
insane.
stop it. Again, the round goes long. Furia figures out the positioning. Digizine does Digizine things. And it just happens. Really nicely played by Sam there
he
to
was-
actually exit just a bit on a back left.
He was fully in
kind of
control
walk,
of
so
that.
you get the
We're going
spherical
fast
help
again.
from your
And there's
cove
2 people here.
in which angle you're about to see. So pretty heady play there, but still doesn't get it. And right in again go Digizine and crew. Furia's in A.
Now Som's trying to play Duck Hunt after he pulls out the
Do you have
red.
any idea about
Bodies
Artis?
flying everywhere.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But it's still Furia with the first blood. Trying to delay as much as we could, but we've delayed enough for the rotate to come across.
Oh, they're delaying the plants so
Operator
they can
in
get
the hands of
Viper.
Victor. All of the members of NRG is rotated across. Operator now lost. Pit to cover out towards U-Haul as Som finally answers back. And he's gonna have to do heroic plays. The full slice. Double pit pretty much.
They're still in sight, and Furia's taking it.
Yep, and the wall bang onto Matt. And a second
Okay.
one onto Endo.
Oh my god.
These kills through the smoke. 1 versus 1. Up to Digizine once again.
He saw,
Spots
he saw.
Finesse. Closing in on the gap.
Holy hell.
Just hunting.
But Digizine wins
What
that
mad
fight, and they
impact
get the
from him.
9-3. The clutch
It's
coming
unlucky
out.
from Som. Som tried his best somehow just spraying
I've never seen
everyone.
him stand up,
But
man.
he has been
Oh
insanely
my word,
impactful.
Furia knows.
Can't remember
beating
all
that
of
they're
the
delivering
rounds,
to
but he was
NRG right
involved
now.
in the
That was
3v5.
so close there, an opportunity
then the
to get
2v4
things
and then
done
this
for
one.
NRG.
So
But
that on
remember,
its own
Som
is a
could have
lot of
swung
clutch
it around
rounds
for
from
their
him.
side. Those 4 kills that
He might have
got.
been involved in the other 3v5, I can't remember.
Oh my god.
Caught into a reload, nothing that he could do, did his job. It's just floating across.
Just hunting him.
Always saw
Just
that angle
floating
there
and
on the
hunting.
finesse, and finally closes in for the kill. And with that, it's time to toss it over to our international icon, Golden Boy.
Thank you so much, Riven Van Silly. You know, you can question the way that Digizin puts on his socks and shoes, but you cannot question that my boy's out there fragging on the server right now.
We got two in that
Digizin
as
was
well.
like
I mean,
Mary
he was
Poppins.
involved
He
in
was
all of
flying.
them.
He was like a deadly version of Mary Poppins, except with knives.
I'm convinced that he was just unkillable. The last two rounds, both, it looked like NRG was going to pull something out, and then Digizin just closes things in a ridiculous fashion. And it even rewinds earlier in this game. It was just in the first few rounds that this double duelist comp got rolling. The executes were just, it didn't seem like NRG was ready for the pace.
That story begins at the start of the half. They got ecoed the second round.
Yeah, I
and
wonder,
then countless
again, I
times
wonder
we've
how many
seen NRG
practices
up
they'd
and
played
up
against
man
double
advantage,
duelist, if
two-man
any.
advantage, and Furia
look at
still
this round.
finds a way to claw back in. This is a
Yeah, this is him now,
uncharacteristic
getting the
from
double.
NRG, these unforced errors.
Yeah, he was
Letting
he was
take
involved
advantage of that,
in
and a
2
player
of the
this caliber, he's gonna hit
3v5s
those shots.
and the
Like 400
2v4
ACS right now.
and the
It's
1v1
absurd
that
what
you
he's
saw at
putting
the
up.
end.
And the thing is, it's a double duelist comp too. So it's both him and MWZera doing such a good job setting the pace in this one. I think you're
Cat,
seeing
what are
here
you
some
doing?
of the moments where NRG is still new to this composition. I think of that round 4 we just watched, where like someone's trying to put up a sage wall, a hard wall is
That's
trying to
nuts.
get thrown.
So
Well, they're
1v2?
getting
Yeah, he
fully
got the
ran
trade on
over.
some, right?
This is reminiscent of the first time that Loud was bringing back double duelists on split, actually versus NRG.
That's actually quite fascinating, and it leaves us in a question of like, did NRG do enough Mel this half? Like 8-4, that's tough, right? You know, do you feel good about them going into the
I don't want to
next
judge
half,
too much yet. I know that NRG's attack is really strong. Kind of want to see how the double duelist is going to look on defense. In my head, it should be really good because I think they can disrespect a lot of the walls a lot if they want to.
It was absurd that TG won that. It should have been 8-4.
So I think this is a good comp against
for NRG, but
against the double controller, but let's actually see it.
Yeah, Furia is looking on fire. NRG needs to find an answer. Let's send it back to the casters.
Thank you, GB, Mimi, and Mel. And yes, indeed, a tough fight. Not a scoreline that you want to see if you're a fan of NRG to start things off on their map pick. And now, as Furia
What a
takes
sick
the
half,
defense,
though, from them.
an
Oh my
opportunity for
goodness.
even DGZ to shine on the operator. With the way that he's been playing on that first half, man, they got to figure out a way how to stop him.
Yeah, it's going to be tough if he's going to be holding hard angles. And to look at, actually, just thinking back to NRG playing 100 Thieves, they had trouble containing
a lot of frenzies for this one. They're going to go aggro. We go for a 4-1 start.
Came back on the attack side, so almost
4-1 start. They wanted to pinch over towards Showers. They potentially still could.
We saw for NRG's first
Yeah, 3-person
So
pinch.
interesting.
Oh, the
3 players playing towards the TP as they're going through. For Furia, Trailblazer to clear out the site, the double to push across. There's that trade.
Keep an
but
eye
it's
on
still
the
two
keep
players
an eye on the
close
two
enough to
flanking.
Crafties, and he does his job. A 3 versus 3.
Nicely
Finesse
handled.
on a
This was
reload
good,
for that double kill himself. A
oh, he
great
didn't get
start
over
for
as well.
NRG into the second pistol.
Wow, okay, things slow down for just a second here, thanks to Artis, but Mid's getting
Yeah,
pushed.
I loved
Victor
how
with
these
another
two
frenzy.
reacted the whole round.
Not enough
Thought it
time
was
here for
great.
QCK to come on a rotate to support his teammate. Now has to clutch a 3 versus 1 with only a ghost. The first tap onto the spike, the spray across. The wall comes down on the other end. Still gets the second kill. It's a 1 versus 1. But
Victor's
Victor
crazy.
ensures there with the frenzy. Just to
so
save on the
crazy.
recross back to site as NRG gets the second pistol.
Oh my god, that round I actually couldn't tell if we had a defensive team. Furia played offense just as much as NRG
Okay,
there.
so
coming through the teleporter right off the rip. Digizin
NRG
finding
win both
another
pistols.
First kill. And it just making NRG not look
And
as
it's 9-4.
coherent as we're used to seeing them. Honestly, Digizin is just having such a day over both Victor and Artis, who are down in first kill, first deaths.
In terms of how they're approaching
He
this
is the
one.
duelist to watch right now.
Got
He's
some
actually
rifles,
just
less
like
stingers
MW.
than
If you
before.
wanna grab my slack, you can, but it's
And we
wild
got the
to
one
see
this
where
time.
Digizin gets going. Here we are into a round 14 and a bit of a map split here for NRG. They're going to use just a mid wall to go up. We'll see a few different ones here from Finesse as they try to work the map and condition their opponent, something that Finesse is so good at. We'll have to see how they try to here in the early parts of the game.
Exactly. The cascade that was pushed forward, and Medzine thought that he had a timing to get information down towards Sand, but Crashies was already ADSing towards the fountain.
Yeah, Finesse timing on this. Do they instantly react over towards B? Yes, they do. Dog goes in. Can they get through the wall? Wall's not up.
The wall across, the execution comes
Wall's a
in,
little bit late. They've already beaten it.
and Medzine gets punished, trying to find that timing.
And this is kind of what we saw from NRG. This after plant looks too strong. Where they sage wall here, and they just constantly have vision blocked of this.
Yeah, they still have finesse on the outside here. Not really worried about what kind of firepower is going to be coming from Furia. They can take this with that flank
Really
watch.
nice.
This could be a bit of a backstab. I don't know for who yet. Just depending on who moves here first. Looks like finesse will get the upper hand, being super patient.
If anything, to the loss of Som,
They're waiting for Digizine.
the timing on this.
Oh my word!
Red
Now
with
they're gonna
another
go.
cast a curse.
I'm sorry.
There's a trade there from Som. At least we're going to seal the deal here, rather, for NRG. They're going to be
Okay,
able to at
that's
least
it in terms of this one.
capitalize on that
Rest are
second
going to die
round,
to the spike.
getting the second one into
So one gun
converting the
goes
pistol
down.
round that they won, which they
It's
failed to do
absolutely
in
fine.
that
One
first
Spectre.
half.
Consumed and paid.
Chat,
Get a little bit
chat,
of
you
that money
gotta
back.
you gotta emote for this now. Don't be giving me those question marks.
Trust
Now,
each other and we'll be fine.
Energy grabbing the second one.
Bot
Can they get
Allen,
their
thank you so
bonus,
much, mate.
string
Bot
some of
Allen
these rounds
too,
together and catch back
with
up
the
to
Prime.
Furia and the
Thank
pace
you,
they're
thank
trying
you.
to put here on to bind their first play of the map on VCT Americas now.
Bot
Control
Allen,
ping
welcome
over
into the
towards
Slug Club.
Showers.
Appreciate you, mate.
I
Thank you for the
we're
support.
gonna get
Is
Digizine
Harbor
up
good on this map? At least on
top
attack,
box
I
there.
like a lot of the
Looks like
stuff.
little bit of duelist
Not
utility
fully
through
convinced
this
on the
A
defense
site
yet.
If NRG does decide to take it after
But
all.
on
Right
attack,
now
it looks
set up toward the
incredible.
default.
Um,
This
they were
wall
doing
is
some cool walls on
continuously used
defense.
now by Furia, right? Oh, actually, this one doesn't go through the teleporter.
A lot of this, if I'm just
little
looking
bit
at a
of
lot
miss
of
on
this
that one
game,
to the right.
was more down to like the individuals
Shower
messing
control
up
for orb.
than anything else.
Seekers for Crashy, so they're gonna focus that up
Like
more
when
than
you're
we saw.
losing
NW Zera getting focused
two
on that
3v5s and a
race. You
2v4,
can see how
it's
much
not too
finesse and
much
the
about the
team
comp. A lot of
really
it's just like
prioritize that information.
something fundamentally went wrong
Digizines on the top of
in
the
those
boxes
rounds.
to try to get a shot as soon as
Well,
this
that's
wall
nice
comes
info.
down. Spot Song crossing over and dashes in back towards the site.
Wait, they have a lot of
Does
space
get
into this,
information on two players as a high tide comes down in a full execution for NRG.
and they can they have
Sage wall
double
coming up for a
double
safe
protection
plant.
to. Oh
Even
man,
a
this is a
Cole
really
was
hard
dropped
round
down
to retake.
guarantee that plant. It's up to NRG to hold their grounds now as the high tide's about to come down. Victor
So
with the
close
fourth
to
position
seeing
towards the
each other.
ABC. We hear the TP out towards the A side,
Great
and it's
coverage.
Mazine that gets the kill into Crash. It's almost a punishment there onto one, but it's still NRG at a disadvantage.
CK. They're finding it.
Onto the spike.
They're
Left
so
alive now
low
for
though.
Energy.
NRG can
Artist
still
and
win
Victor
this.
on 2 versus 3. Victor going inside the Cloudburst for the kill to Jazine. Big kill to get
Player
as
standing.
he gets traded off by Manzine. Artist on a 2v1. Makes it twice. Makes it
Damn, nicely done from Ardis. Big round. They pick up a gun into this. It's pretty much on.
Get out the
Yeah,
stretchers.
these side hits look
Wheel
kind of
in.
nice. It feels like they need to stop
Exactly
them a
what
little
NRG
bit
needed.
earlier
That
on.
bonus was huge, as we mentioned
Looks
at the
like they
beginning of the
can't.
round, to catch back
Wanna
up
stop
to
them in the
Furia
choke points a
here,
little bit
and
more,
that round
'cause that-
actually looked like
that looks
NRG
really
had
strong.
positioned themselves in the post plant for almost too many 1v1s.
JYD,
You saw Crashes
2020,
go down
thank
there
you
at
so
the
much.
beginning, and then there was the showers.
Appreciate
were
it.
Quick got a kill, and it was all up to Artist. But you know what? Artist has
Yeah,
been
nicely done from
on
Artist.
point
JYD
the last few
2020 with
weeks,
the Prime
even
4
going back
months
to Jet
and
to this stage, so no worries
Perseus.
there
I
for
think that's how I
NRG.
say it.
was a very
2
important
months as
round.
well with the Prime. Thank you both of
Furia
you.
now on
Thank you.
A
Appreciate it.
smaller buy.
Thanks for
focusing
your
on
Prime on
potentially
me.
this orb for Digizine.
Right, that there
Just to get the blade storm
doesn't break,
activated.
but
It jumps
puts them
over
down back to a
Manzine
low
towards
buy.
long damage
That's
down to 53.
must have missed that one.
Uses them both right
Yeah,
away.
tries to get out of there.
Second time gets
Was
punished
just
right there
a
for
was just
information.
a low buy here. Just
One
wanted to
comes
try and
up
get a
here
kill
from
early
Luka.
on. Didn't pay off.
But Digizine's just holding his angle this whole time, not picking up any orbs.
This is a spike down strat as well for NRG, so you know they're trying to get exactly that out of Mazine. Who's going to fight us? Who's going to think we're only just pushing up to gain this space to go in? No, it's a fake. It's back to A for NRG. And this is what Finesse loves to do. Wait out these rounds, see who else can push. The patience here from Sam as well. We'll find Digizine from Showers.
That might open up the A site. See the lurk coming out from 2 other players from NRG. That's Finesse and Crashies.
Bacon flash.
Making
That's
sure
sick.
that we clear out towards U-Haul. There's a flash to spot nothing. So the call for the rotate. The other 2
5v3.
players that were
30 seconds
defaulting
Yeah, they
towards the
don't
B
have,
site.
don't have
group
enough
it up.
map control. I'm not worried about
As
this
NRG
one.
now are able to walk into an open site. Thankfully they did, because if they wanted to split into the B site, there was QCK with a judge waiting there.
And leaving nothing to chance. The anti-eco has played perfectly so far.
Furia want to try do some damage here because there's been none so far in terms of this round, and 3,000 on top of this would kind of leave them, as in leave NRG in a similar place to where they were in the first half. And this at the moment is really nice. Can they at least get one kill? Whoa, okay. Very much ready for that one. What the hell? Jaws, Jaws, mate, appreciate you. Thank you so much. 2 gifted from Jaws. Thank you very much, mate. I like ice creams and Katasendra. Welcome into the Slug Club. If you got gifted, please say thank you over towards Jaws. Jaws, thank you for all the support, mate. 79 gifted altogether, and 2 right now. Thank you, dude.
Mostly being used to control a lot of what is coming up that gut into A.
Thank you very much, mate.
Checking PC.
Okay, that was pretty nice from Som. Furia with the timeout makes a lot of sense. The first time they're getting the op out, second time that we actually see a full buy against a full buy. And
just like that,
it's going to be interesting because it's going great for NRG because they know that their B hit's really strong, and they've managed to win a few rounds over towards A, so maybe Fury are going to try and do that as in protect A, but I think they need to get more info. I think the op is going to help them a lot here. They can kind of flash over towards one side and then have the op holding the other, and they can constantly just have good info.
So yeah,
Jaws with another one. Jaws, thank you so much, mate. Appreciate it. Thank you. What's up, Boaster, as well? Good to see you. Jaws, thank you, mate. Fancy Philly, welcome into the Slug Club. Jaws, that's 80 altogether. Thank you for all the gifted, mate. Appreciate the support. You needed to put it to a round number. I respect it. Thank you so much for it. Thank you.
They usually try to flip the game on its head when they come out of a timeout and throw something at you you're not ready for. And look right in mid.
Yep.
With an op in mid. Is he just going to walk up and shake their hand?
Right, yeah, it doesn't surprise me that we're trying to go over towards B. I'm not saying that we're going to end there. Interesting that we're taking the op early aggro middle. Might work.
If he needs that support from
I don't think Viper's ever going to face this, but we'll see.
Onto at least one player out towards B long, and that was a flash thrown here by Metzi. But for NRG, we want to move in quickly. Showstopper already activated for Victor.
Pressure stopper.
Yeah, they didn't want to send it in. A bit too risky on this one. Does at least pull a rotate off. Does that mean that the Viper's going to start going? What's the timing like on this one? Oh my god.
Oh my god.
The barrel of the gun sticking out.
That's crazy. In the meantime, they push over towards the B site. A lot of this is on Sky to hold elbow.
Knowing that we're getting pressure towards elbow. Furia looking to fight back in that angle as well.
There's a big jaw going down at elbow.
Comes down for energy. All players are Furia towards the spawn. 3 players of energy stacked inside the site with artists watching it from hookah. There's finding the first
still
blood
pretty
on
hard
the attempt
retake.
for the retake for Furia. As we've eaten up on a 4v4. Big flash now coming out from Energy.
Nicely done. Victor did great. Flash from Crashies was cool.
A great hole for Energy on the post line off Crashies flash. And this will seal the round now for Energy. The triple
nice round. Very nicely done.
And now we're only
as they head over towards B again. Their B hold, like when they have B site. I'm actually not sure that NRG have lost a B after plant yet. If we include this in 100 Thieves games, their B site hold is really strong. This one was a little bit different. We had the wall over towards spawn instead of the wall over towards elbow, but it was still really nice.
And Energy still held that strong.
Just constant vision blocked, and again, the op isn't really going to help too much in terms of the retake there. That does break the econ. We go low buy on this one. They're going down again, another low buy. Flash goes out. I keep saying break when I mean push into low buy, but
having the upper hand on their opponent once they get to the site. Let's see if they can get the plant down again here. 100% so far on this half for Energy.
Big snake bike. Pushing Khalil
taking
away.
a lot of map control. How much delay have they got?
Could be the same person in the eyes of Energy as they're looking to scale back into the control of U-Haul.
Loper.
Plant. But Util tried to force him out.
They got a double hill team. Chip damage is fine.
Very high tide. Coming around. Digizin slowly making his way towards Victor at this point.
Looking for the Bane switch. Hiding behind the wall, but the Digizin comes back with the Blade Storm. Both of them hiding inside the smoke. It's Dusty. Vandal now picked up. spraying across. But Finesse is the one that
Okay,
gets the
unlucky.
kill.
Nice try from him. Nice round from NRG again. Just a low buy though. Let's see what we got. Back to
In
9-9.
the same spot. That's actually such a weird situation.
can get
to
another
be in,
up
because
out.
usually you are not
Again, I think the
planning if
up
it
on the
doesn't feel like
sides
you have
would
full
be
control
great
of
for
the
them.
site, but yeah,
Not
they were
that,
very happy to set up
not
this
that they
little
lost
fight
because of
up,
that the other
down,
round.
quick double stack towards that area. And with the wall set up turned around behind them, it wouldn't work anyways if they did win the fight. Really clever stuff coming out of NRG there to mix up Furia on the take. 9-9 now.
Are they going to fight them a bit
Still
more
spending
aggro
big.
earlier on?
Operator on the side of Furia as we go straight.
Feels
for
like
the
it. Flash
showers.
goes in,
Flash
up the
through
top
with
here.
an own smoke. Nicely
I think
done.
it... No, okay.
Trying to
That
break a little
rotate
bit of
looks
space,
like it
but
didn't
they
hit.
do not get Furia to move just yet.
Now is a molly being thrown by Khalil towards showers just to push Victor back. NW0 still has his pain shells.
Yeah, Doc just goes all the way in.
NRG are looking to rehead towards showers. Meanwhile, though, it's looking to be aggressive for a push into U-Haul.
Is it going to bug like the Fnatic one? No, normal spread.
To put out that pit. And with the high tide again, potentially another Cove plant. NW0 already used his pain shells as NRG are slowly
What a
walking
nightmare
in.
for them.
Right here.
Been very hard to stop them. Getting map control here. That's nice. This is the first time they managed to stop the plant, and then they can break all the walls so they can spam it. Probably want to break this bit of the wall.
They still go for the plant with the orbital strike.
Yeah. But while the orbital strike came up, Fury were damaging this sage wall, and it's about to drop.
Yeah, 40
So
seconds on
make
this.
it
It's going
a
to be
little
very
bit
hard to
difficult
plant.
here to go for the plant, so it comes down to this lurk out towards showers. Victor moving forward. NW0 looking to clear with his own
30
boombot.
seconds left.
And that's going to foil the plans for a bit. It's going to come down to the final seconds for this plant. As the high tide comes back up here for the attack. Som still gets a kill through the high tide that he put up, so that's Khalil to fall. That gives the opportunity for a late lurk to happen as the plant comes down for energy. Opso
How
4
did they
doesn't
get
get
the
any
plant so
value.
easy here, though?
Reckoning out onto this post plant as Victor has that angle into showers. Finesse on that 1v1.
Oh, nice shot, okay.
Scope cannon from
I'm
DGZ.
paying attention. That kill means it's doable.
Right into the chest. But Som gets that lurk out towards U-Haul. And now it seems that NW0 is just pinned. Out towards the A side, doesn't know where to go.
Yeah, what a
And he
nightmare.
decides to go away.
Everyone's having a rough time on their defense. I still kind of liked how 100 Thieves played it when they were like smoking here early. So maybe they're gonna, and they're talking about it now, see? Right, what I was talking about. Just fighting here early. Maybe they're talking, this is either a smoke that they're talking about doing it early, or whether they're actually just gonna fight it. I'm not entirely sure.
Just not stopping, and Furia can't find an answer. They are absolutely just dumbfounded.
Yeah, see,
on
it's still
how
pinging
to
it.
get energy down. More than a few players
Again, I
before
felt
they're
like
in
100
sight.
Thieves had a good
Som
game
has
plan
been alive
against
for the majority
NRG
of these rounds and is the
when
one
they
of the
played
ones on
them.
the front line here. So energy
They just
protecting
got
each other
wrecked
so
over towards
well,
B,
covering the
and
angles,
it was just
and
spammed.
absolutely using that util to the max to keep Furia back. No layers from Furia. Have
Another
worked
low
yet
buy
to get
going
back
in.
these
This
retakes.
is a lot of rounds in a
Low
row.
buy again. This is where
This is a
energy
lot.
swings around themselves.
7
Look
at the
that.
moment.
The scoreline
Nismo,
just
what's up? Chaz, get a
energy
lot of slugs in for
dominating the second
Nismo.
half.
6
That's
months, mate.
Som
Good
at
to
the
see you,
helm.
dude.
At the top here of the scoreboard
Yeah.
for energy. And
Thank you,
for
thank you, thank
Furia,
you for the sub.
See this Phantom being perked. Well, for MW0 that he saved in on that previous round, rather.
When in
Trying to play
doubt,
aggressive with Digi's
judge and
use
Hooker is the
Sheriff.
one. It's a
That wall
classic.
coming up here from Finesse
Problem is
just
the
gonna
dog's
push
going to
him
go
back.
in and he's going to shoot the judge.
Trying to play this very patiently. QCK now being pushed away by pain shells, even a Trailblazer to clear out towards Hookah, so that nullifies the judge.
Okay, can't even get there in time.
quiet round from what we've
Transin,
seen
thank you
before,
so
man.
much as well. 4 months.
Exactly.
Appreciate it. Thank you for
And
that.
that's the
Thanks for
thing
using
too.
your prime on me.
Furia for the
Oh,
first
this
half
does shoots
until
it
now
before
has
they
always
get
been very,
full
very
info. That's
loud.
nice damage.
Yep.
You should fall
Very
back. Oh
aggressive.
boy,
They
you're
don't have
gonna
that opportunity now on this double duelist play on the defense to get too much
kind of got
value.
lucky with that one. Judge
NRG's doing a good
under
job just
here.
using
Walls
the
going up.
utility to
Full
clear
energy
everything
on
they
this.
can before they
Might
move
be
into
pretty
these
good.
final hits.
Little bit
3
of a
people
hold
here. I
shift
know they
around
don't have
for
the
now.
guns for it, but the judge could
A
work well
lot
if he can
here.
somehow
I like
get
the
here. We
push
got
by
a
Digis
Brimmy
and to be ready
smoke.
for anything to come back across the map, and it
30
looks like
seconds left.
Cascade and the rest of this util will be
Yeah,
the
they're coming
fake.
back over towards this.
Nobody's there immediately. They have to regain
No
the space,
way.
Van Silly.
No way.
They double TP from the A side. They wanted to go for a
No
trap play
way.
for
They
it.
go.
way.
Sands, But instead,
He just
NRG
gave
off this
him
time
the.
moves into an open A site.
How did?
It couldn't have been any worse
No,
for
they're not in
Furia.
sight.
Seconds left.
Oh my gosh. Okay, maybe they're ready to play full retake here, but it just looks like Furia got
That's so
absolutely
funny.
bamboozled.
They just
They
didn't
are
make any
stronger
sounds
coming
though.
back
It's just
together on this
like
eco round.
Furia
So maybe
just
they just wanted
Furia
to
just
give
went for
themselves
it.
the safety. We'll give them benefit of the
Really
doubt for
unlucky.
a moment here as Digizine comes around the corner to crash his Phantom.
Yeah, Crash is just waiting there. But the Vandal is he gets that easy pick off. We potentially had that power numbers back towards the spawn when QCK could maybe try to retake with the judge. but
Logic,
there's a
of
lot
course.
that time that's being
Of
wasted
course it
so
is.
far.
I'm looking at the name. Makes sense that it's you. Thank you so much,
Not
Logic,
looking
for the
here that
gifted
Furia
Chronic.
wants to try
Welcome
to
in.
attempt
Thank you so much for the
to
gift to me.
hurt the economy of energy. Also not wanting to give away any of these ult orbs in a situation that seems to have lost for Furia. Also wanting to keep this Phantom that NWZ are kept on that previous
Yeah.
round. Wow. So protocols are in for Furia. The patient game, playing the long game on top of that and trying to get their money right until these final rounds
You
apply.
saved the judge. They got 2-9 loss bonus. I think it's fine.
Yeah,
they can get a full gun into it. I didn't see what the armor was, but P. Birdman as well. 6 months. Nope, 12 months. 12 months, dude. Whole year. P. Thank you so much, mate. Thank you for the support.
looking to just cover more towards
Peter, relax. Peter, I can't read the chat you too much, man. Can't read the chat. Relax yourself.
Double push towards showers for Furia.
Vanika as well. Vanika, welcome in. Thank you, thank you. 3 months.
So we could have a showstopper here.
Sorry, mate.
Furia's
Okay.
planning on.
You'll have your moment.
Oh my, he's so aggressive with the
Okay, this is the big round. He does hit
A
that.
little bit of a punish here from the
He
timing of
does
the
hit that, but
Trailblazer.
11.
The heal did come out here from Artis, so it was potentially a wallbang.
Here.
They haven't fully taken shower control yet either. Being very patient. Digizine back sight here trying to hold, but this looks like a commit for NRG. They've done this all 5 in the same spot, and they just set up this little protective area. And Furia does
They've
not seem like
got
a
out
great
of the choke point. I think that's the hard thing to do.
Here comes the cove.
But again,
Playing
it's
us down, 2 and you
a
all.
hard comp to
Artis
duel
trying to get
anything
that
here.
punish with the Vandal against the operator of Digizine. Now wall
Get
gets
the plant
instantly
in.
broken
This could
on
be
the
another
defender's
successful
side.
after plant.
Trying to retake
It's been
already
a lot
4
of them.
players inching in from Furia. The TP coming out too. Crash is looking for the late lurk. 3 players are inside the showers here for Furia as they're closing into the new boxes. Saw him with an off angle down towards towels as Digizine does
This is
make the
all
operator
on
run
Crashies. They
to
think
make
they
it a
cleared
clear
showers.
advantage for Furia on this retake.
No one's
And it's
looking for
working
it.
out for the defenders.
Oh,
The lurk doesn't
missed
work
up.
out, but the flash it will. It's gonna blind so many, but he only gets 1. It's at halfway. It's up to Artis. He does get the first pick. The second
and
one.
silly.
And now back up to the tower.
Oh
And then
my.
finally, the high
It was
goes in
close.
at the end.
It was close.
Furia's
Okay.
gonna stop the bleeding.
It took him what?
As they get round
It
number
took him
10.
9 rounds? Where are we? I think 9
Finally
rounds and they
locked
got
out,
this one.
find that
It's 8 in a
defuse.
row and then they got
A
1.
little bit more room on these rounds.
Yeah,
They
okay.
have
Took 'em 9 rounds.
so much to work through on the side of NRG.
But they managed to
That
get
just
1. They still
being
get the
their
op.
first retake
The problem
of
now
the
is they could
second
get their
half.
money reset.
Yeah, that
Money's
just tells you how
absolutely fine.
punishing this has been. And a big factor for the retake, the start with the operator and the team flooding in together right
Battle
here.
Mage, thank you so much as
Got a
well with
little
the Prime
sketchy there
4
at the
months.
end.
Appreciate you, dude. Thank you for that,
Somebody
Battle
might have
Mage.
made a call that artist
Peter,
was
you
the
can go, man.
short, but he was indeed showers. This operator. Oh, they hear the blast packs.
Oh boy, okay, that's the op down. And there's only one person here for a little bit. That's the ult as well. This is nice. It's looking worrying for Furia again. 1-9 on top of all of this. You look at their money, it is in the bin.
NRG's fast taken to the A site. Still a player behind here towards U-Haul, and that's QCK. Trying to find the
What?
timing as it gets the headshot to finesse. Answered back though by Crash.
Who did he
They're
kill?
still looking for this plan.
Viper?
Making sure that nobody else is pushing out for Fury, at least for now. Coast is clear. Cove is down.
Oh god, Razor against Razor. Oh.
Planted.
Oh,
Oh,
Rocket out the rocket.
Oh.
Pink shells on the ground.
He bought his time.
Damage up to NW0
Maybe.
as moves in. Out towards showers now. The wall
goes on.
Okay.
blocks the
It's a little bit
showstopper from doing
unlucky.
any damage.
Nade might be alright though.
Seekers then to get a bit of information. The flash to follow behind the Seekers.
Good damage.
It's time for
Kinda.
Crashies to play behind the towers.
Thought it might do a little bit more.
A flame coming out from Madzine as it's currently being watched by Artis. No kills are coming in yet.
They got a smoke for Spike? Yeah,
NRG
too
with the
late.
protocol
Too
play.
late, they're gonna have to go
And
save
Furia
again. 1-9 on top
looking
of
to
this.
fall
There's not
back
much
to
they
pick
can
the
buy. The
operator
people that are
safe
saving
here.
get 1,000.
do some damage, but it's not
So
going to be
that's-
enough. I mean, NRG's rich
Oh
so
god,
far, and the operator
it's all
doesn't
gone
get
wrong.
saved. A big win
It's
for
all
NRG
gone
to put
wrong.
them at map
They're
point,
really low
and the
buy, nicely done
economy
from
broken for
NRG.
There's no way they
Crazy
got it
attack sided
That's
at
huge.
the moment. It's looking like
Citizen's at 100 credits. Crash, he's enjoying
teams
everything
just
about
can't
it.
stop this.
That
The
gum
site
muff
hits
is
and
still
teams just
chewing gum.
can't win the afterplants.
Gotta check that gum. So where will they go this time?
Artist TP'd at the beginning.
Setting up,
Yeah,
it looks like they do
Yeah,
want
I
to
know.
get Mazine to get some information down long B, but the ping is going there.
they're
from
laughing.
Energy.
I think they're
Last time
laughing
they
about
played
Artist
this, it was
TP,
the
and he
whole
would have said
shift
something
round,
funny. It's
walk
just
up
him.
and
Okay,
find
2
Mazine
chances to
alone.
close this one
That's how
out.
they started
Like
that
we said,
round.
money's not great.
They might look
DG's
just
in,
like
taking a
that
bit of
again
hit
with
because
a
he has
little
his
bit of
ult, and we
luck here
have
from Finesse.
And this is one of
the
those
judge
rounds that
out,
really
and
hurt
maybe
here
we're going for a
Furia.
bait.
Breaking that streak from NRG's, the 8-round streak
Yeah,
that they had.
okay, that's
They win the
so
round, then they
this
lose
is
this one here, and the economy's still in shambles.
this is a different. No,
Thankfully,
it's the
there's still
same
a
one.
Blade Storm available for Digizine. This is pushing up here with QCK,
There's
trying to
two
play the
now
bait
at
and
the
switch
moment.
out at short A. Meanwhile, for NRG, understanding the slow economy, trying to do the same thing, trying to see if Furia is going to try to do the same thing. To jump peek, find
I missed the
information,
molly,
punish
dude.
them as they try to gain this information.
Molly's on the
Thankfully here
ceiling.
from Manzine uses a Trailblazer first to confirm at least some sort of contact here at long.
That's the second time we've
Molly's
seen
meant to
Finesse
land
lineups
here,
here on B.
but
Super
it
big
landed.
fan
It landed
of
on the roof.
lineups that aren't in the post plant. They're helping to take. He has a few that land on the spot on the box at B.
That's
and in
big
cubby.
info.
As the B side
Nice
happens,
shot.
Mazine is ready.
Oh, he's confident.
Artist had to stay alive here.
God, he's so confident. Still facing. Dude, you won the round.
Finally, Finesse answers back. 40 seconds left. Smoke coming out to delay here on the defensive side. And NRG are looking to push back towards A.
They go over
Still
towards
got a
A.
player
Judge
waiting
close.
Right here in front of your screen,
Oh
in front of
boy.
your eyes.
30 seconds left.
It's all on this.
It's QCK with the judge.
You will be judged. Let's see how this works out.
NRG does have util for this if they want to try to
20
clear it.
seconds. They might start running.
They're looking for the walk play instead.
This would be huge. Oh, they're not even guns out!
Spike down.
13
Okay.
seconds left.
I see that. He's got 65 HP for this
Victor will
1v3.
hear the TP at least for
left.
one player. But the Jazine's already around the corner. There's the Blaze Storm. Hop draft and the right click.
Tried to bat him
You
back
actually,
down with the satchel.
A
Managed
great
to
hit
push
there
him
as we
off
keep
as
this
well.
one
That's
going.
funny.
12 to 11 now as Furia get another retake on this. You actually see Brimstone
Judge
Smoke
too
sometimes
strong.
on top of that box with New Brian and that, and just around
Not
for
bad.
the L
Not
box.
bad. You
So
get 3,000,
you
so
don't
someone's
have
going to have to
Raze
drop
or
these.
a Digizine jumping up to frag your planter like so. So many good spams today. And not so
Yes.
spams. The wall
He's
spams.
still dueling with the
Better
sky. That's outrageous.
Denoy,
Yeah, this is nicely played.
They were so sure that this was clear, but you got to expect somebody around the corner.
What's up, Yampy? Of
every
course, of
time,
course, of course.
Especially with Furia. And how they're always
Breakfast
coming out
and
of the
dinner?
woodwork. Timeout
Jesus.
coming in here looks like
a
from
lot of questions,
NRG.
Yampy.
They have a lot of alts to come out and use into the next round. They've seen that we actually just saw from NRG. They tried to molly out Mazine there in the garden area, right before the entrance into B.
Yeah.
I think that's where we saw that the molly from Finesse was going. So playing off the previous
Right,
round,
what's the
where
master
they
plan?
killed, like I said, a solo Mazine there. Little things that NRG's trying to do. You still didn't see the molly hit though. Kind of refined. Hit the roof. Crowd's
where you
ready
need-
for this point.
And that's where you need players like Manzine to play out in the open like that to land shots like he did with the Guardian to really turn the round over in their favor. And
Exactly.
yes, and now it comes down to this final round of regulation. The money's back in favor for Furia's buy. And it will be potentially a judge or
Bulldog?
rifle buy here
Got
for the
by a
last player
judge,
for
he just won the
QCK,
round
and
with
it's
it.
gonna be small shields
Okay,
with the
we had enough
vandal.
money to drop. Oh, he went light armor, I think.
No operators from either end. But at least for NRG, they have ults to work with here.
There's a lot of
Imagine
ults
that
here, so
res
yeah, it
on
makes
that
sense that they
previous
can
round
try and
from
plan
Artist.
into this. Artist probably wants to bait a little
Seekers
bit.
to clear out sites. But for NRG off this timeout. it looks
Interesting
to be
they're
another
not doing the
protocol-
wall through the
protocol starting to
TP.
play a default.
It's just because it's tighter here, I
Doing the
think.
same
I'm not
the
100%. I
same
think it's tighter on this corner, and
damage
that's why they're not
shots
doing
out
it.
towards long
I don't
B.
know if
What's
don't know if
changed
they
here for Fury is the
miss
smoke
it
coming
and
down
I'm just
towards long
covering
B to
for
try to
them
delay
or
as much
not.
as we could, wasting that utility from NRG very early into the round.
Exactly. You kind of try to you fake out if somebody's grabbing orb, maybe get a molly out to try and deter that. Just going to be vandal
this
shots
push.
this time. Big push, and they know they just use a Trailblazer B long.
Flash
so they know
just
they can
goes
keep
in
pushing
now,
this in
so
mid.
they're going to be confident to keep this
With the
stack.
tailwind, stopped by Som, and those Seekers actually might call out the
They have
second player.
Vipers.
NW0 pushed
This guy
out,
needs
who's
to, okay,
forced now
I was going to say, this
satchel
guy needs to
away
chill.
the
He's getting haunted. Res goes in, we've got nothing
The
for that.
advantage comes in for
We
NRG
still have a
into this
nade and we
round,
have
but
a
Menzies
lot of
also
map
pushed
control
forward
here.
to get the position out towards Long B.
This guy doesn't do this though, right?
Checking the flank quick as they still take the site slowly with this wall. It's hard for anybody in U-Haul to
UCK,
take
what
this
you got
fight.
for me?
And you never really want to stack everyone in U-Haul, so that 2v1
Telling you,
becomes
Judge
NRG's
into this
once
round.
again.
Reckoning
was a win.
2, Khalil now has to dance around. Along his teammates
Well, they might
as
still
well,
lose
and
this.
there's that TP towards that B site, but
It's
I
all
mentioned
optimism.
that push from Manzi, now the off angle towards the garden. Satchel in, he plays clear just game, and it's cleared by Song this time around.
Okay, nicely handled from NRG.
Nice shot.
Oh, nice shots
Two
though.
shots on Khalil. A 3v1 now, at least a spike is planted for NRG. Khalil is leaning.
He has ult
Lurking
and a
into the
smoke.
site. Some looking for the ground control back towards elbow.
Launching smoke.
And all they need to do now
Smoke,
is
okay.
play the pulse plan.
So smart. Pushing
Ah, but he gave him a...
The peak, he saw the second player big
That's
finesse. But then Song gets that lurk from behind for the final
Damn,
kill.
nicely done from NRG.
NRG with the comeback. and
Yeah,
wins
it's
the
a
first
big
map
comeback.
13 to 11.
We saw
Big comeback. Very nice attack half from honestly both teams. Looked really good. Looked very hard to hold the sites and to actually retake.